This year's Call of Duty has humbled me. I've come to realize that I am just not as good as I used to be at Call of Duty, and I've been trying to wrap my tiny brain around why that could be. So I've been playing Call of Duty since 2003, when the very first one came out on PC, and I played at my uncle's house on multiplayer, and it was my first introduction to online gaming. I actually didn't get broadband, believe it or not, until 2009, because I lived in such a rural, backwards part of the country. And as soon as I got broadband, I immediately hopped onto Call of Duty 4 and played multiplayer on my own account for the very first time, and I became addicted straight away. It was just the coolest thing in the world to me. I started off okay because I had experience with first person shooters that kind of gave me a head start. It wasn't like the first shooting game I ever played in my life, so I was half decent, I would say, at when I first started playing COD 4. I probably worked up to about a low 1 to maybe mid 1 KD. When Modern Warfare 2 came around, I kind of got it up to about 2. Started to get better and better the more I played. Black Ops came out and I peaked. I had a 2.8 KD, I believe. Yeah, that was statistically my best Call of Duty ever. 10 years later, am I still as good as I was back then? Because personally, I feel like I could kick that little spotty virgin's ass. My first insecurity about how good I am at Call of Duty, it's a weird thing to be insecure about, was when Modern Warfare Remastered came out. Because I had played the first COD 4, and I was pretty good at it. When I played Modern Warfare Remastered, I was still quite good, but I wasn't kicking as much ass as I used to. And it kind of got me thinking, have I gotten worse as time has progressed? Am I getting old? And my reaction's not as good? What are the reasons why I'm no longer as good as I used to be? This year, more than ever, that insecurity has just gotten worse and worse. I consistently find myself in games where I am just getting my ass handed to me by these players who just seem to be better than me, and it's I don't like it. Don't take this as bragging by any means, because honestly, who brags about how good they are at Call of Duty? But back in Black Ops days, I was that kid in school who was good at Call of Duty. I wasn't gifted at sports or intelligence, good looks. No, I got Call of Duty. I had first years whispering in the hallways about me and Call of Duty. I distinctly remember walking past two first years who, one of them just whispered to the other guy, "That guy's meant to be fair good at Call of Duty." And I was there like, is this me now? Is this who I am? And 10 years later, here I still am, so I guess that's come true. Nowadays, I just don't think I'm as good as I used to be, and I don't know why. So I've been kind of coming up with some ideas in my head as to how this could have happened, what are the reasons why I'm just not as good as I used to be. There's a couple of reasons why I think this has happened. The first reason, and the main reason, is the skill-based matchmaking. The way the matchmaking works in this game is you play against players who are as equally skilled as you, typically. So you're obviously going to come into some players who are just a bit better than you. That's just naturally going to happen, more than it did back then. Very rarely I would come across a player as good as me in Black Ops 1. But even with skill-based matchmaking, there's still an alarming amount of players who are better than me. And I feel like that's changed. That it was never like there can't be this many more players now that are better than me. And I think there's a number of reasons why that. The first reason why is because Call of Duty has been around for a number of years now, and people typically just get better and better and better as time goes on. When COD 4 came about, Black Ops and all those ones, I was much better prepared to play that game compared to probably a lot of other people, because I grew up on first-person shooter games, whereas first-person shooter games didn't become really popular until Modern Warfare 2 came out. That's when things got big. I had a bit of a head start when that happened. Somewhere along the line, it's kind of evened out a bit, and other players have caught up to me, basically. I think that has certainly happened to some extent. I'm also starting to think maybe it's age. Maybe I'm just getting older now. My reaction time isn't as good. do I need to look at some performance enhancing drugs? You know, do I need that G Fuel? Maybe I gotta get on that stuff, you know? Starting to look at the equipment maybe, you know, maybe I need a scuff controller. You know, I play on a pretty standard PlayStation remote. There's nothing fancy about it. There's obviously scuff paddles and the stick extender. I don't know what they are, but I just never bothered with any of that stuff. I've just always played with standard controller. You know, maybe I need a CDL skin. You know, I mean, the majority of the players I play against who are better than me in Call of Duty are wearing these skins. You know, these competitive Call of Duty skins. So maybe I need to invest in a pair of those. You know, maybe your gun aim's better with those skins. You know, the gloves have better grip or something. Who knows? You know, whenever I'm on YouTube and I see this guy in 50 kills in Warzone and popping guys out the sky and jumping around the place and insta-killing people, I always look at the comments to see, like, how did he get this good? And I always see people talking about he's got some sort of gaming chair that's better than the rest of ours. I don't know, maybe I need to get a gaming chair. I just have a standard chair. Maybe that's what I'm missing out on. Do I need another monitor? Do I need a high performance 1440p monitor with 144 hertz, something like that? Was that going to help me? Because I just have a standard monitor, 1080p. You know, do I need to start playing on PC more because apparently PC players have an advantage? Honestly, do I need to get my virginity back? You know, because a lot of the players I play against in Modern Warfare certainly act like a bunch of virgins. When I was really good at Call of Duty, I was a virgin. Babe? Yeah, we need to break up. Yeah, it's just, I need to get good at Call of Duty again. Yeah. Alright. I mean, what more can I do? Yeah, let me know what you think. Have you noticed that you are not as good as you used to be? Are you an old head like myself who's just gotten too old for Call of Duty maybe, and time to move on to, you know, looking at mortgages or, you know, getting a decent paying job? Yeah, thanks for watching the video. Again, every bit of engagement really helps the page grow. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.